All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now we're back in business here with a live showdown between the Holy Roman Empire and the dreaded French. Thankfully, though, we are in the Black Forest, which does give us some options for very, very good defensive postures against those knights in the beginning. So I think we're going to go for an early port here. On the Black Forest, you actually have this like river behind you, which is very, very effective for getting an early food economy. But nonetheless, we're going to need to get some lumber, so I'll move over this direction. Man, so many sheep on this map, it's insane. It gives you a lot of options for how you want to open up the match. But we are going to do kind of a prelate as we go into the second age. We're not going to be getting a prelate right away because I want to get to the second age a little bit quicker against these guys. Also quite scary because to get my lumber, I have to go far away from my base, which is also not terribly fun against the French because the early French knights can come out and really give you the business. But we'll see if we can kind of secure this. So let's set you up here like so. Workers coming out. You can help with this. And we will pull a couple of these guys who just finished this, have them come over here and just get on the lumber. Honestly, that's going to be much more important here. So let's pull the sheep around the back of the base as well, because if the French do harass, we want to make them have to run around my TC, right? That's going to be the general idea. So, all right, let's go scout things out, see what's cracking, try and get ahead of them. But we are going to be getting the early naval food. So I suppose we just maybe even go some Dark Age Spearmen or something just to try and fend them off. We'll have to see. All right, so here's one sacred site here in the middle of the map, and we should have enough lumber very, very quickly now that we do have the dreaded 7 workers there on ye old lumber. Let's look here. Looks fine to me. They're getting down and dirty on that tree. More sheep in the center of the map. Sheep, yeah, it's going to be all right. We could save them for a bit of a rainy day. We do find a batch right there. Trading posts on this map is actually very important. There's just one in the middle, so oh my god, of course, we were like 1 short. So let's just like have them turn in again. Yeah, that should give us enough to get there. All right, so let's set up the dock right here, and then we can hit those deep water fish. We got more sheep here in the center. We need to see if our opponent's going to be going School of Cavalry as well. Obviously, most people do, although on this map, sometimes due to its defensive nature, you'll see a lot of people go for like, you know, some of the more or less used landmarks for the French. Yeah, because maybe they just want to, you know, defensive and eco and kind of mind game you a little bit. Well, pulling back in across, the Sheep Lord shall drop off the sheep here. Our dock is about to finish. We could set up an outpost here if we want to. Let's go ahead and set up another house. And I think we've discovered almost all of the routes out of the base. So we do have one in the north, down here. I think there's one in the center as well, like right here. So we need to check that out. Yeah, maybe we do want to get some wooden palisades up quickly. Who knows? Maybe that's something we'll be feeling here. All right, so fishing boats are coming out. As soon as we get that going, we can switch onto gold here in a second. Lumber economy seems fine. This worker can come set up the gold. Thankfully, the gold is very close to our town hall, so if the French knights do attack, the TC can actually defend. All right, so let's go right through the middle. See if we can find that route to see if we want to wall off. Pull a couple more guys on lumber. I think we have enough on food right now, and we just need to make sure we have a steady flow of fishing boats coming here. I think we're going to have a little lapse for a second, so let's go ahead and turn you guys in, get back, and then that should give us enough. Not quite. Yes. Okay, it did. Perfect. All right, so yeah, we see all 3 routes. Walling off all 3 is going to be kind of tricky, though. I guess we just play a little bit more of a tight posture, and you can jump on this, you can jump on this, and although you should return your food first, so we don't lose out on that resource. And now let's go see. So trading post in the middle, sacred sites, probably like walling this and taking the trade post plus the sacred site on the top is going to be our mission as we do progress. Right, so we need more fishing boats. Let's keep pumping them out. We'll get another house going in just a second. And looks like you can build a house when you're ready. And oh my god, that is a really, really fast School of Cavalry. So there's going to be some heavy harass coming in for sure. All right, so we got to be ready for this. As such, we'll start producing some spearmen. Let's build a house right here. And we might need to even get an outpost. Yeah, because what that means is he's not going for like probably any fishing back there. I think he's just coming in with these knights like right away to just try and butter my bread. So we'll just try and get the 200 Gs right here, and we might need to set up an outpost by the wood post down here, or else we're just going to lose that. So let's go ahead and hold our boat there a little bit and set up an outpost here in a second. We're actually relatively close to teching ourselves. We're going to go with the Aachen Chapel, I think. Yeah, and just try and put it maybe, I don't know, right here, so it gets the gold stone and some of the berry bushes as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get the barracks coming out. So we'll build it back here so it's nice and safe. And as far as boats go, we can't really afford to produce more right now, but our food economy should be pretty good, honestly, with just that. Like, just those food boats, and yeah, that should do the trick. And the gold, we should be there pretty soon. We just need, like, 2 more drop-offs, and we can pull them. We won't need them on gold for much longer, because he's going to hit this age really, really quickly, because he's not going for the old business there. So let's go ahead and get the Aachen Chapel. We'll do it right here. I think that's a pretty good spot, because that's going to hit the berries, the stone, and the gold. So that'll give the motivation to all those different areas. Here, we're going to build an outpost. We can build it probably like so. Yeah, get that outpost going. He's about to get to the second age. It looks like he just did. Okay, perfect. So let's actually power build that outpost because if the French Knights get here before that's ready, then we're just going to have a really, really bad time. He must know that we're fishing now. We are a little bit behind. I could hard tech it here if we want to. Let's go ahead and do this. Keep that coming. Outpost is going to be finishing. So basically, we just have to hold this pressure and we'll be potentially okay. All right, so yeah, that's just a scout, just kind of chilling there. Just going to be going one base myself. Yeah, that was a really fast tech, and we're going to pull super ahead on food. If we survive his timing, then we're going to be probably in a pretty dominant position, I would say. All right, so we got our spearman. He's not hardened. He's just a soft spearman, but he will do his best to hold back this pressure. And it looks like the scout may be thinking about torching here. We got a couple spearmen coming out. Outpost stands ready, so if we need to, and this is actually pretty nice, because if he wants to come through, he's going to have to run through this like awkward area here. So for the most part, our posture, I would say, is relatively good. We get a couple on gold, because we're going to need to build the priest here in a second. We'll keep the scout, and let's go down and see if we can discover a little bit more. We have the spearmen ready to go. You in group 2, and the house is finishing. Aachen Chapel is on its way. We just need to get enough to get the prelate. So let's actually move the spears out here just to kind of defend the spot. We can hit the V button, which will actually make them brace for cavalry charges. Yeah, perfect. All right, looking fine to me. House is about to finish, although it looks like for some reason they decided not to finish it. We'll keep the fishing boats coming out. That should be enough fishing boats. I don't think we're going to need more than that. I think that will give us the food we need, because you can see our food is pretty popping right now. I'm really surprised we haven't seen any French Knights yet. This is very, very suspicious. At this point, you would normally see 2 or 3 in your base in like most of very, very meta games, but I'm more than happy to have him just be switching into something that isn't French Knights. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. All right, so let's turn you in. We can jump over on Ye Old Stone. Grab this. We should have enough for a prelate soon. Unfortunately, the Aachen Chapel isn't going to be yielding the prelate that quickly. But now we'll switch on to gold and just keep making those guys. All right, so let's go see what he's up to. Let's see if he's going like second TC. Get a little eyes on his base here. All right, there you go. You're doing a good job. Proud of you, buddy. All right, so there's a French Knight, but that's very late. He must be going 2 TC. He must be, yeah. And then we can pull you down here actually and just wall off like this. We want to make sure we wall that gold vein in, yeah. And we can get the hardened spearman upgrade, but first let's get the prelate coming out. So let's cancel all this. Prelate can go E, and then we can get the upgrade for the spearmen to make them harden. And they're just going to kind of be like fanned out like across here to make sure we're covering all of our bases. All right, so the wall off is coming in the bottom. We can get some upgrades if we want. When the prelate comes out, our economy will get a pretty big spike. And is he going for fishing now? Maybe he saw what we were doing and decided he wanted to play go fish. Oh, okay, never mind. He is just going to be doing a pretty aggressive push here. So let's pull you guys back and get the spears up. Yep. Good thing my worker was down there. Otherwise, I would not have seen that. So let's set up you and set up you like so. Boom and boom. You guys can help with that. And now he's come in, so we might have to pull back our gold workers, which is okay. Let's get the prelate in there so we can give the Jesus to those guys. Get you guys an outpost here. God, I'm so glad I built an outpost back there. That would have just been a disaster if I didn't, right? All right, spears. We can actually make some men-at-arms as well. Just get a little bit of meat in there. And yeah, he's actually going to try and torch that. Interesting. Yeah, we were going to get a scout here. So the outpost should attack the archers if we can. All of you guys set up. We got 7 workers sitting in there, and he is losing archers, so we'll just wait for the archers to kind of get worn down a little bit. So let's get over across to the gold. Archers, and we don't have a market yet, which is kind of annoying as well. All right, so that outpost, how's it doing? Yeah, can we shoot these guys? I think they're just out of range. All right, so let's move in, see what we can do. We have the outpost supporting us, so this is probably the best place to fight, honestly. Yeah, we're just going to move in and see if, and hope for the best. All right, so we brace for the charge. I think we partially got the brace there. It was a little bit hard to tell. Let's go after you if we can. Take down the big French Knight, and can we get another one down before the rest of the troops go? Looks like it's going to be a tough sell for sure. Yeah. Yeah, he's taking some damage. That outpost is out of the range of the emergency repair, which is pretty annoying, unfortunately. And we can't quite get a marketplace. Oh, we can actually go to the next age. Holy shit, we can get like a Burgrave Palace. You know what? Let's just get real spicy and just get like a Burgrave Palace right here. Yeah, get to the next age like super quickly. He's gonna get this outpost, but you know, we'll lose a couple workers, but I don't know. Hopefully we'll be able to hold in the main base. You can run down here, try and cut off some reinforcements, and yeah, you know what? Let's actually cancel those walls. Maybe they'll give us enough stone or wood to get a marketplace. No, not quite. All right, so he is in our base officially. We're just going to go hard to tier 3. And yeah, and that's it. And we're just going to defend our base and get the emergency repairs if need be. Burgrave Palace will allow us to produce a ton of men-at-arms at once. Oh my god, this is going to be really weird. This is going to be a wild-ass build. Alright, let's get you fishing, bud. Men-at-arms are coming in. French Knights are here. We are going to age 3, so we're going to be getting that super quickly. Let's go ahead and sneak up here and see if we can get like a little lumber camp going. And then these workers, once they finish the Burgrave Palace, can hopefully jump over there and help, because we need wood to to get a marketplace and a bunch of other important things, right? We can't even build archers, but crossbowmen we will be able to build right away once we get to the 3rd age, which honestly should help us defend this pretty well. So Burgrave is definitely a very, very defensive panic here. I mean, he's done a little bit of work. We have 2 men-at-arms, and that is done. So let's sneak you guys up and up. And Burgrave now, let's go ahead and produce 5 of you guys. And we're now in the 3rd age. So let's get some crossbowmen coming out. Let's just like get a big scary counter push coming, right? All right, pull back into the base here if we can. Just need to wait for some upgrades. Workers, you guys go get on the sheep. And the Burgrave is here. Is it producing its dudes? It is, and now we have a little bit of wood as well, which is nice. All right, so I guess, yeah, we got an army that's pretty well ahead of his in terms of tech. And this random archer just came out and was like, hey man, I feel like going out and meeting my doom. My glorious doom. All right, so you guys creep up here. Hopefully he doesn't notice that. And in the meantime, we just wait for the mace upgrade and some of the other goodies, get a couple crossbowmen coming out, and you know, we might actually be able to push them back, believe it or not. All right, so yep, we gotta pull you guys back here. Let's go ahead and do this so we can trade, and you guys come back. Actually, I don't think he sees this yet. Yeah, I don't think he does. And the mace upgrade should be finished. We don't want to fight yet because they can't really fight the French heavy cavalry until they get that. Oh, okay, he did see that. That's a shame. All right, so bring you guys back. Let's get you on ye old food for now. Burgrave is here, so we'll just produce 5 spears as well. And you guys get back here. We can send the men-at-arms out there to fight. We could wall this off if we want to. All right, let's go fight here. This is fine. We got some crossbowmen. We can waddle after his army. I think we can maybe push him back and maybe get an outpost up as well. All right, so it looks like we might have actually held that, believe it or not. The early food advantage, pretty big. And we got some of his guys down, which is pretty hilarious. All right, so you guys, I think we need to try and wall off now if we can. So let's get you guys down here and see if we can get a little cute wall going on the southern end like we wanted to before. And now we just get on gold. Yeah, screw it, man. And build some houses, get the army up here. Burgrave can keep producing troops at a scary rate, hopefully. We could do like a battering ram type push or something. I don't know. Yeah, let's see what he's got. He's got no fish. I mean, the fact that we have that food economy with the fish is pretty scary for sure. Let's go ahead and get you going. The wall off should be completed, and then we can even have a Mission Impossible gold node down here. And yeah, do we just want to push? We just want to push. I think so, actually. Let's just go give him the dirty for once. Yeah, let's go show him what's up. All right, set up you. We need to get a church as well. Marketplace is going to be pretty important. We'll move across the map. I mean, we have this army of like fairly resilient soldiers. We just need a little bit of gold to get them to the next stage. They're still early, unfortunately, which is a shame, but it is what it is. All right, so turn you in, pulling across. You guys have done your part. Let's get you on golds. The only avenue that is open now should be the middle for what seems to be the immediate moment. And yeah, we'll just move across. I mean, his army was somewhat low tier. We got a really, really fast age 3, man. HRE can actually do that pretty quick on this map. I've had it happen to me a couple times. All right, so let's put it on him. Let's go ahead and get a church as well so we can start grabbing some relics around the map. I can't believe we survived that. That seemed like we were just going to straight up die there. Yeah, our positioning was so poor. All right, so walls and walls. Let's get the boys going and get the men-at-arms upgrade, which is going to make them extra meaty. Now we can start getting in and hopefully disrupting his eco. He's going for Guildhall here. Let's torch some houses. What are these? Archers? They're really super good against us. So we do have a lot of spears mixed in, unfortunately. So yeah, the spears we need to get back. We need to like try and slow his age 3 here. Yeah, so let's get in there and fight. The men-at-arms will crush his French knights. Now that I have the mace upgrades, you can see we're actually able to do some work. All right, so do this. Cancel the Guildhall. That's the big thing. Need to keep him off this age if possible. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get those big, thick infantry and just like move into his base. They have a ton of armor, so I'm hoping we'll be able to push back here. Burgrave will make more. You guys stay here to make sure he doesn't finish that. And you guys just keep chasing down his dudes. All right, so I think we're actually getting back into this game, which is pretty hilarious. Yeah, the hunt is quite effective for sure. We've got a couple of crossbowmen doing the work of the gods here. Let's look around and see if we can like find any nodes that he's working on, like his forest. Yeah, cool. So those men-at-arms are doing the work. Burgrave is still producing troops. Can't find anything. It looks like we got a little mill over here, which is fine. He still hasn't been able to get that landmark up. All right, so let's go ahead and build a house here in the middle. The prelate's coming out. Get the Jesus. And cool. So the guild hall has been delayed. We can honestly go to the stone now to try and get a second TC. It's been a pretty effective little fight, though, for sure. He's not like mining gold. We're getting his houses. Even if we lose this army, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal. I think the amount of damage we've done is probably worth. All right, so the prelate, let's go get that relic when we can. Torch this down. Burgrave. Unfortunately, we don't have the Regnets because we did go Burgrave. But yeah, man, look how tanky our men-at-arms are against these dudes. Yeah, we'll push them off again. We need to get marching drills as well. Start getting some upgrades. So let's get a blacksmith. Set that up. And he's got his horsemen coming in. So let's see if we could actually salvage some of this army. We can fight here in this choke and just like run back. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. All right, so we got a pretty happy little crew on stone there. The relic shall be ours. So let's grab it and then bring it to the church. And then you can go grab this one here and bring it back to the church as well. We should have enough for a second TC here, so let's go ahead and set that up right by this gold node. Perfect. We'll keep a couple guys on stone just so we can get a central keep in the middle. And perfect. Yeah, this is going better, man. It was a good salvage. It was a good salvage for sure. I was ill prepared to deal with the archers. I was just expecting French knights, but he came a little bit later with all of the shenanigans here. All right, so let's do you guys. Pull you guys over into the middle here. We got the Burgrave. We could do the two-handed mace upgrade, but for now, let's just get the ranged armor upgrade, the movement speed, and just kind of prepare to go to the next age. Honestly, I think we can go Imperial really, really quick here. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty thick Imperial age rush. All right, so let's refresh this. We definitely need a little bit more lumber. We're going to get supply blocked here in a minute. I don't know if TCs actually give supply. This is something I'm going to be learning with all of you right now. We have this nice little gold node on the bottom. And the marketplace we can actually hotkey, so it's properly used. And is there anything else? Yes, looks like there's a relic here. He's bringing it back. Let's get it in the church. You know how much the HRE love their relics. That's what they're all about. And cool. So now we got workers coming out. Yeah, we can actually get them on the berry bushes too. Get a mill set up there. Live our best life. All right, so Burgrave. Let's go ahead and get another batch of men-at-arms coming out. Let's get some crossbows. And we can mix in some spearmen as well. Yeah, spearmen. It's nice to have a couple spearmen mixed in. They're just cheap chaff, you know, and they do the trick. All right, so relic, let's take it, put it in the church. Now we can bring you and have you actually get ready to go capture a sacred site, maybe. And aside from this, we can go up top, set up a gatehouse here, and then come and secure this sacred site, perhaps. We'll see. We need more workers, so you guys can jump on this. You guys can jump on this, and boom, boom. All right, because the fishing will falter off a little bit, so we need to make sure we have like a backup plan for that. But we're gonna get a shit ton of gold. Man, that is gonna be nice, isn't it? So drop that off. We can have Homie just go around the top right now. It's a little bit risky, but I think we've kind of pinned our opponent in his base for now. I think he's a little bit apprehensive about pushing. And just keep the lumber going. Yes, the Black Forest has plenty of that. That is for sure. So upgrades are coming in. Marching drills is underway. We'll send you down to this sacred site. And you know what? We could even just build... Do we want to build a keep like more central? Yeah, probably like walling them in is going to be better and just taking like the gold in the middle. I think that's going to be a good game plan for us. Let's go ahead and get the ranged armor upgrade because most people like to spam crossbowmen against HRE. So I think having that is going to be prudent. All right, so let's set up a keep. Set it up like so. Should be able to choke him in the base a little bit. Then we grab both sacred sites and we live long and prosper. All right, more crossbowmen coming out. Let's get some lawns necked out. Sacred site should be getting captured here any second, and the other priest is moving down to get the other one. We'll just kind of hang here with our army. All of our stuff is walled in for now, and yeah, we just need to start switching into some sort of a food economy in terms of non-fishing stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. All right, he's coming. Let's go ahead and get our army. Move over, crossbowmen and arbalists. Yeah, no surprise. The men-at-arms should be able to give him the business. And let's keep building the keep here. All right, we've gotten in a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately, our pathing a little bit awkward on some of these guys. Let's move you guys up, get the crossbowmen going. You guys attack here. And hopefully we can just get through these knights, man. It's going to be actually relatively tough. He might be able to push us back here. I'm not sure, although I think our men-at-arms should do the trick. Let's go to Burgrave, get some lawns necked, get some more crossbowmen. And we just need to get through this. Thankfully, the keep is still building, I think. Yeah, he hasn't noticed the villagers here. Man, look at those HRE men-at-arms. They're so meaty. Able to get in there and do some work. Keep still going. Unfortunately, we did not get the sacred site, and he does have some scary artillery. So now we need to pull back. And we did get the sacred site in the bottom, which is cool. So let's go hide you to here. And we need to get artillery. Like Springalds, I can't tell you how many games I've lost just because I don't invest in Springalds. All right, so we'll stop this for now. We have the one sacred site on the bottom, which is okay. We'll re-secure control of the middle, hopefully. And yes, perfect. So we need another siege workshop. Do this, do that. And then we can get you guys and just build more and more infantry tech. Boom, boom, boom. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. How you guys doing, by the way? Hope everyone out there is doing well. Should be able to muster a pretty formidable army here, and we'll just kind of start massing out Springalds, and we'll go pretty hard in the lumber right now. So he is neutralizing the sacred site, which is a shame. We can actually set up a little gatehouse here on the bottom, and then our priest can go out and kind of recapture that in time. Come on, give me the business. Springald's coming out. Let's go ahead and trade for some more wood. This other Springald's coming out as well. Fishing boats are doing their business. The farm economy is doing okay. Let's go ahead and 1-2. Just slowly start transitioning into farms. Springald, we can get the speed upgrade so we can actually out-trade him. And you guys do this. Perfect. All right. So once we get like a couple of those, we'll push out. He's got Arbalists, which are pretty good against us. I could switch to some light horsemen, which might be good, but I do need the men-at-arms to actually fight against his big guys there. So yeah, we got the triple business. We can go ahead and move you guys up and see if we can like sneak a keep here before we try and take this. And then the prelate can go over there and like get in position to take the sacred site. And down for you. Let's go get this gold node. And can we get more Springalds? Yes, we can. Yes, we can, because they will counter the mangonels. Can't tell you how many games I've lost against mangonels. Many. Many a game hath been lost to the dread of mangonel. Alright, set up another house here. Do you want more crossbowmen? I think we're okay for now. We just need mangoes and like good infantry. That should be the trick. And the keep here, hopefully that will secure us that sacred site, and then we can go in the bottom and secure the other one as well. Should have enough stone to build 2. Alright, so do we want to go in spread formation? We do. Wait till we get like 4 mangonels or 3. I think 3 should do the job, and then we can move out. Do we have the speed upgrade coming? We do. That's actually going to be quite essential. Burgrave, we can go ahead and make more men-at-arms. Let's get the mace upgrade just to be more generalist, and you can now move in, buddy, and come and grab this. Alright, so you got Imperial Age, which is fine. Not that big of a deal. We should be able to catch up here pretty quick. But we need to take some ground while we have like potentially an army advantage, right? And let's go get the keep here. And you guys can come back to golds. Alright, so let's get back. Have the mango start shooting. Fan out, fan out. Yeah, nice little fan out there. Alright, so let's get the dudes to pop that if we can. See if we can finish off his mangonel. I think we're going to get it. Yep, that's fine. But we do need to run because the Arbalists were actually able to decisively defeat us. Yeah, so we need to get our pieces back if we can. We might need to get some mangoes of our own now. Mango, it's here. Alright, pull you guys back, get you on stone. Okay, we saved all 3 of our little artillery pieces, so that's good. And we do have another keep coming up, which is awesome. And then we can have our boy go grab that. That should give him something to chew on for a minute. Go ahead and buy a little bit. We're going to need some more golds. Thankfully, the Aachen Chapel is giving us a pretty good rate. And we don't really need the stone super bad right now, so let's go ahead and switch over onto gold. See what we can do. Come on, finish it, peasants! Oh god, it's almost done. All right, garrison. Woo. Garrison. We can get the priest in there too. Excellent. We got one up on the top, so he has done his business. We've taken most of the relics. We need to go to the last age now, so let's go ahead and buy. We could just sell some resources there, and that should get us there. We could do the Palace of Swabia here. Let's go ahead and pop this. See if we can get this real quick. Now we just basically amass an army and just kind of chill out. We got both sacred sites for a minute. Yeah, should be able to pop him off this. You can see he's trying to like take it, but he's not going to be able to get it. The keep will kill those knights. Yeah, perfect. We can get a Springald emplacement here. HRE does get cheaper emplacements, which is kind of fun. So you can do some cool stuff with that. All right, so the workers here. Let's go ahead and build stone walls, like so, just to make it even harder for him to get in there. And then they can come back. We have the gold in the middle. We got mass Springalds coming out, so they're just going to be backed up by our infantry. Burgrave, we can produce some men-at-arms, and we should be in the last age here in a minute. That's very, very good. All right. It's been a very scrappy game so far, huh? Hasn't it? Yeah, it's been a real battle for sure. Boom, boom, boom. With HRE, you usually want to get TCs next to your business here, so you can actually repair them. So we'll try and set up some TCs there in time, and we'll get the palace going, and that should be the Imperial Age for us. So then we can get the tile upgrade for the Springalds, and then we can get the elite men-at-arms, which is going to cost a fair amount. You guys can jump there. Perfect. All right, so you guys produce some troops, send them down here. Let's set up some farms in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. So yeah, we got a big artillery army, a lot of Springalds coming out, because I know Homeboy is probably going to be switching to counterweight trebs to deal with our positions here. So that's kind of the plan. We got that side walled off, which is pretty cute. And do we want to wall this off? I think it's okay. He's gonna have to go all the way around. And Burgrave, I wish I had the Regnants now, but again, we kind of had to do Burgrave to survive, to be honest. Yeah, it was a do or die situation. Still probably don't have forestry or wheelbarrow or any of these like really essential upgrades, which is hilarious. All right, get you guys. Food is kicking in. We have pretty solid gold. All right, let's go ahead and re-rally. We can get some more Springalds coming out. We have the tile range increase. And do we want to just get some crossbowmen? We could get hand cannoneers now. That's right. We're in the Imperial Age. We can have some fun. We got one sacred site. The other one we actually didn't get. Oh, yeah, because our priest was hiding in the building here, so we can get him to come out and do this, and then we can move you guys over. Perfect. Wall this off. Got to make it hard for him. Can't make anything easy. And I think setting up a TC up there might be good, because that will give us the free repairs, and also then we can hit the camp. So let's move you guys up. Set up the TC in just a second, and we just need a little bit of stone. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, precious. Man, how long are they taking for that turn in there, huh? It's pretty wild, isn't it? So the town center. I could just buy it, but I'm being very, very stingy for now. Ah, looks like the French knights are coming in droves. Let's go take our army up there and see if we can fend them off. Are they gonna try and torch that? Man, that's ballsy. I mean, they might be able to get it. I don't have the emergency repairs, so might be able to do something. All right, let's get some bombards, and then we can just get some men-at-arms, and then Burgrave can also pump out 5 men-at-arms. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's enough meat. Oh, he's got like cannons back there. Okay, that's what does it. Yeah, let's just pull back. There's no need to die on that hill right now. We could just keep amassing our army and prepare to fight with our endgame force. The endgame is upon us. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's build a university as well if we can. What are we missing here? I think a little bit of wood. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. No problem. If he wants to come in this way, I am totally cool for it. We have a massive army waiting for you, including 1 million spring ults. All right, so let's start blasting. We got the bombard cannons coming out. Let's get the artillery health upgrade. Yep, so we're hammering him pretty good. He's going to try and get through, but he's taking a massive amount of damage. I don't know if it's worth for him. He hasn't lost anything, though, so I suppose it's not too bad. So let's pull back the men-at-arms. No need to get in there. We can blast with all of our artillery. We have an unholy legion of artillery, so let's just do this. Yeah, he's gonna try and rush him. Might be able to. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, he's going after the bombards. And let's get the men-at-arms moving up. The knights are almost down for the count. We might be able to get 1 bombard, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully not. And yeah, the knights are really trying to get in there deep. Let's go ahead and get this Arbalest going. Do we have any guys? Nope, we want to keep fighting here. No problem. And the bombard cannons, let's just keep them coming out. All right, that was pretty good. He actually didn't neutralize the sacred side either, so I think that hold was pretty nice. Let's get his culverin if we can. Or that's a royal cannon. Yeah. Excellent. The HRE endures. Now we just chase these guys down with our marching drills. And you peasants can go back to wood. Yep, keep it going. Keep that pressure on. Let's go mid. See if we can get like a surprise mid party going. Let's keep bombarding. We want to get Burgrave to keep making dudes. We'll make some Landsknecht as well. And just kind of gather our forces. Yeah, if those knights want to move in, man, we're ready to go. We will blast them with artillery galore. Yes, blast the mannequin. Good. I think we do need more stuff, though. Yeah, we're a little bit like light on like military production, it seems. Yeah, but those knights are definitely taking huge damage, man. All right, so let's set up a keep here. Let's go ahead and do it right in the middle. See if we could like sneak it behind him here. All right, where are the dudes at? The dudes are coming. Just keep blasting down those knights if we can. Oh man, he's getting that. That sucks. That sucks, Major. All right, so let's go down here and set up some horsemen. Yeah, we need to like deny that. That can't be allowed to happen, because then he's just gonna cackle on us in the middle. All right, so set up a wall here, if possible. Just keep amassing a Dread Legion, cannons, and let's set up more military infrastructure. I think over here we can set up like the horseman rush and have like a bunch of horsemen coming out to deal with like his various positions. And you guys get back on stone. We need to build some more walls here, so let's go ahead and wall this if possible. And we'll just do a push like right up the middle. That's gonna be the plan. All right, so getting some men-at-arms coming out. Burgrave is here. How are we doing on supply? Gonna get kind of danger close here. All right, so let's move out. Let's move out with this army. We have like some nice upgrades for our artillery too. These damn workers are so ornery. Look at them go. We can just hunt the deer here. That's fine. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. Burgrave Palace. Let's produce some men-at-arms. Unfortunately, we're getting the elite Landsknecht right now, or Landsknecht. We can set up a TC down here too if we can fit it anywhere. It looks like we can't. And make sure to get the upgrades for that. Infantry upgrades. Let's do this to get the infantry health. That's pretty good for HRE. We got these stone walls coming up, and we can get a prelate moving over to that sacred site in a minute to follow up our push. And now we just get a shit ton of horsemen. We'll wait till the horsemen come to do our push on that gold. He's going to get a nice little boon here, but we are getting the sacred money. So that's good for us. We also need to make sure that he doesn't get the long-term trading. That's a problem as well. All right, so you guys have done your part. Let's go ahead and have you jump on the berry bushes of doom over here. Get some crossbows mixed in, why the hell not? And we can go ahead and get some spring alds. And yes, the horsemen are coming in droves. We should be able to get them. Our food, pretty solid actually. Pretty damn solid considering. 7 more, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we get 7 down here. There we go. Great. All right, boys. This is it. Let's get some elite infantry. Should make a relative difference. We'll set this up here, and then we can prepare maybe to set up a keep down there. Let's grab a couple of you guys and head over here. Yeah. See if we can help with that. Perfect. So get that massive artillery legion. Do we have any blacksmith upgrades we want to do? I always forget where I put my blacksmith. It's such a... I should really hockey that thing. Alright, so we'll get the melee upgrades. Looking good. I mean, our artillery is scary. My only concern is that our army is going to be a little bit floppy. And the priest should be coming soon as well. So let's just try and get the sacred sites. Okay, he's got French knights with reasonable upgrades here. Certainly better than some of my guys, but... Now, to buy time for this, we need to go ahead... Oh, I think that was my priest who ran over there. That's a shame. Alright. So do we have enough of a force? Probably need to get some spears. Yeah, let's get some spearmen and obviously get some more military infrastructure here. Yeah, he's got his little artillery position. We could like force him into some like chokes or something. Man, if we lose all this artillery though, we're in big danger. Thankfully this is like a choke point map, so we're gonna be a little bit more resilient here. Okay, no problem. Ah, he got the keep canceled. It's fine. We'll get a bunch of gold workers here. We'll make it worth. Alright, so let's get these guys, hammer them down. We can start bombarding slowly. We just got to make sure he doesn't get that gold. That's like a pretty big thing for us here. Let's get on the sacred site. We got nice supply. Let's get back here. We can just rotate back for now. He's not on the gold, so I'm okay with it. And you guys can just get on lumber for now and just kind of chill there until you're needed. Let's go ahead and just keep maxing upgrades. Get the handguns. We have more infrastructure being produced here. And the horseman legion should be about ready. Yeah, cool. So that's like a artillery flank, basically. Yeah, we're pretty much like maxed, honestly. We can get like archer upgrades because we are going to run out of gold eventually, so we want to make sure that we're good there. We get the horsemen. Are they elite yet? Nope, not quite. We'll get them elite. And that is a big army we got, my friends. All right, here we go. Let's push in. Let's push in. Fight a little bit. All right, seems okay. Let's get you guys. Oh, no. Oh, no. We don't want any of that. We do not want any of that, but our artillery seems to be out trading his, so let's actually snipe these if we can. Yeah, perfect. All right, Burgrave, just keep producing. And we need to start sniping his royal artillery here if we can. Perfect. Need to get some more springalds coming out. Looks like we've torched most of his artillery. Let's get some more spearmen coming in to mitigate that. All right, oh boy, I think we won that fight just barely. That was a tense one. Oh my God, Jesus. French are scary. Oh, that was a good game. Can't believe we came back there. Yeah, because now we just run over his gold. We kept all our artillery, but... Oh, talk about a survival scenario, huh? Holy Roman Empire endures. Man, that was a fast H3. We just had so much like food and gold from the fishing and like the Aachen Chapel there that we were able to just get H3 like super quick and come back. That was wild as hell, man. So GG to my opponent. I mean, yeah, we were ahead on most things at the end there, but probably upgrades. We had better artillery. We had like 1,000,000 spring alts too. All right, GG. Hopefully you guys enjoy that HRE survival match, and we'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves.